Hey everybody, Saturday, it's the first day of Doors Open Toronto 2018, and I'm excited, man. I'm gonna go see Lower Bay Station for the first time. I'm at Bloor and Bay. Yeah, good old Bloor and Bay. And yeah, here's the station. Doors open, go downstairs. I'm like, okay, it doesn't look too busy right now. And then when I'm down in there, I'm like, holy shit, it's busy. This line is a big line. But, like, an ordinary, law-abiding person who's like, you know what, we live in a civilization, I'll go to the very back of this line. As you can see here, we've got white t-shirt dude, and then family with small children. And pretty quickly, the line snakes around behind me and then forward and back into the actual paid area of the station. Yeah, it's a big line. But eventually it does start to move. And I want you to take notice of these two people right here. Old man and woman, both white hair, blue shirts, shoulder bag with one strap on the man. Yeah, they just entered the station. I don't notice this right now, right? I'm just like, yeah, the line's sort of moving. There's people directing other people to the end of the line. It's not that hard to figure out. If you want to go to the end of the line, you go the opposite direction that the line is moving. But these two, they don't get it. They cut in front of me. And I'm a nice guy. I'm like, okay, if they did something like that, maybe they were like further in front and then somehow they lost their place in line or something weird happened. Like they did the thing where it's like you try to walk through a line. So I just thought they were walking through and then they just stopped. I was like, what? And now we're coming up to a U-bend and I'm thinking, this is how you know if they're scum or not. Where they clearly try to cut in front of these people. Remember when I got in the back of the line and those people, they were all there, and then these scum, they're trying to cut in front of that guy in the white t-shirt and his wife with kid. And he's my hero. He's like, hey, stop trying to cut in line or hop in front of us. Like, we've been here for half an hour. I don't remember where you guys were. These people behind you, they're supposed to be behind us. I'm like, yes, dude. Yes. A true hero that we don't deserve.
I'm sure you did. He also lost the line because they were behind us. So he got in front of me. Thank you.
I'm glad somebody told them off. And, I'm still, mad about it right now. But I don't know. I don't like confronting people. I'd rather just be passive aggressive about it.
Yeah,
I know. You guys are morally right to not cut. You guys are right to not cut. Because cutting in line is bad. Yeah, you hear that? Fucking sweating. Piece of shit. These two, right here, scum of the earth. But whatever, you know, we're all gonna get in there. It's a big station, who cares? I'm not gonna, well, I feel like I got it out. Ugh, scum. So here we are, Lower Bay Station. Honestly, it's just like Upper Bay Station. Yeah, I waited a little bit longer so I could walk around mostly with Adam and Max. Yeah, they're giving out these papercraft streetcars and maps. They're the TTC subway map. Here's an old bench. That's kind of neat, right? So yeah, they have all these easels set up with movie posters of movies that have scenes inside of Lower Bay. It's a pretty popular filming spot for movies that have subway scenes. TTC subway made out of Lego. That's crazy. Then we see some people lining up to go to the front of the train, and we're like, why would people do that? But then I realized it's because in the front of the train, of the new subways at least, it's completely like blocked. You can't really, like as a passenger, you can't see the front, like in the older trains. So yeah, we waited another like 20 minutes or so to get in here.
Wow, it's like I'm really into TTC.
Wait,
there's no one in here?
Yeah, it's just us.
I thought this was someone in here making sure we didn't like break it or something.
We're gonna break. I think they
Dude, what was that guy doing in here for 5 minutes?
He was being
Sitting in a chair, taking us.
Wow, it's like I'm really a TTC.
Can I press it?
Wait, did you? Oh, there are phones.
There's one over there too. Oh my god. There's 3 horn buttons. I got all pressed for the same time.
Alright, 3 horn buttons.
1, 2, 3.
Wow, it's just like we press 1 horn button 3 times.
Wow.
This is shit.
No, I mean, like, come on, sit in the chair.
cool.
Yeah, they sit in the chair. And pick up the phone. Can I touch this? I'm assuming.
I'm not gonna stop you. Hello?
Hi.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Was there anyone?
No.
There's some babies.
I know. I didn't even get to sit in the chair.
Sit in the chair.
Alright, I'm gonna sit in the room.
And look at this.
This is how it takes 5 minutes for every single goddamn group.
We're not taking it like a minute and a half. We're gonna get out of here.
I'm good.
Alright,
You guys are
I don't
good?
need to sit in the chair. Let's go. The real TTC experience.
Alright. You know what? Lower Bay, it's pretty cool, but it is also just like Upper Bay, but dirtier. And the ceilings are a bit higher. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not the coolest thing to go check out, but it was kind of cool. It's one of those things that you don't really get to do very often. So yeah, now I'm just headed home because got a family picnic going on. And I pack up my Uber Eats bag with the sandwiches that I made last night. And I'm gonna bike over to High Park. And since we're meeting in like the south part of High Park, I take a different route. It's kind of like go along College and then along Lansdowne South and then cut like through this neighborhood. And that worked out really well actually, because if I like normally I would just go along Bloor, but there's parts where you have to go underneath of train tracks and stuff. It's just unnecessary hills. And yeah, I was a little bit worried that I was gonna be like kind of late, but it turns out being like half an hour-ish late is pretty average for most people. And no one seemed to really be like, oh wow, Angie, you're so late right now. This is Amanda, Lion, Charlie, Holden, the potluck. I'm like, oh yeah, this looks good.
It counts. It counts.
Chris, Patty, my mom and dad show up. I'm like, oh yeah, good times. Oh, and yeah, I've been meaning to give Chris and Patty some of the Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce, because they also like Rick and Morty.
This is what Rick and Morty goes on about.
I like it.
But it
Tastes
tastes
like-
like soy sauce.
Tastes like
Yeah.
honey garlic.
Really?
I just taste soy sauce.
Yeah, it just tastes a lot of soy sauce flavor.
Soy sauce and,
No, that's awesome. This is like peanut sauce.
and MSG.
You remember?
I think the Szechuan sauce tasted different with KFC chicken than it did with like the McDonald's buttermilk chicken. Seemed like every 20 or so minutes this little train thing would come through the park and it'd be honking. Sometimes we'd wave at it. Yeah, it was good hanging out with the family. It's been a long time since I've seen most of these people. Oh, there's Alfie. Yeah, it was funny. He was barking at my dad a lot, just like he has a grudge against my dad for whatever reason. Yeah. Oh, and then these other people were having a family picnic, but apparently they bought a permit or something. Maybe they just reserved this area. So they're like, can you guys move? And yeah, we're not jerks. I guess if they have a permit, I don't think anybody actually asked to like see it, but we're like, whatever. We'll just do our own thing. So now we're moving this this picnic table over to just the shady area. And yeah, what else do you need? We got this like tent thing, got a picnic table, bam, everything's good. Beanbag game, man, what a time. Oh, in the kombucha contest. See, I had wanted to take part in the kombucha contest, but I don't know. It's hard to make kombucha. I didn't have a scoopy in time, so whatever. Yeah, first kombucha tasted kind of dull, and then this is like a strawberry one, and I was like, whoa, this tastes pretty good. It tastes a lot like the bottled ones that I would buy from a store. And then this is Aunt Fran's one. Had a good pop to it when they opened it. It's pretty ginger heavy, but it's good. It's got like a good strong flavor to it. And then this is what's like a special strawberry one that I think Marge made. Also pretty good. It's hard to decide which of the kombuchas was best, because strawberry, the blueberry, and Fran's like ginger one, they were all good. Like I like them all pretty well. That was fun. Now we're just hanging out. Play some more beanbag toss.
What is it? It's
Oh, really? That's
thing.
it?
Yeah.
That's the light?
Took a bathroom break at the porta potties across from where the burn area was. There's a lot of green on the ground. Looks like it's growing back pretty well. The sun has started to come out, which is kind of surprising, like for what was in the forecast. And yeah, as the trains come by, we get more and more complicated with what we're doing. It is hard to organize a proper wave, and I'm seeing that now, and because I thought we were like really nailing it when we were doing it, but not really. This is Keshi, my uncle's dog. And yeah, we're all like getting kind of tired. Just chilling, putting some stuff into Chris's beard, curling his mustache. Oh yeah, and then I did the flossing dance for the for the train, and now everyone's trying to do the floss dance, because it's like when people do it right, it looks pretty cool, but it's hard to do it. Like I don't know how the kids do it so well sometimes. But yeah, that was fun to see everybody trying to floss. And yeah, here's a group photo. Yep. Nice. And yeah, we're just gonna go load up these cars.
Later.
Rode out of Hyde Park with Matt, and then I pretty much took the same route that I biked to Hyde Park. And I'm really hot right now, so I'm like, oh man, I gotta take a cold shower, just like to rinse off some of this sweat. Yeah, and that felt great. Cold shower on a hot summer's day. Oh, I guess it's not summer, but it felt pretty hot. And yeah, now I'm going over to UFT, Bayin. That's where Arthur's hanging out right now. Arthur and Max. They're, I don't know, hanging out. Yeah, Max had to go do a thing. Now Arthur and I were just like hanging out, killing time until we think of something else to do. So yeah, Arthur, he wants to get some new pants because the ones that he has are old and kind of loose. We're walking towards the Eaton Center. It's pretty busy. That's what happens when it gets warmer. It gets busier. This H&M, it's always kind of busy like this though. Pretty long line just to get into the fitting room. Oh, and this shirt, I was like, yeah, damn, that's cool, man. I'm gonna come back for that shirt. Yeah, so instead of waiting in line for a fitting room or something, Arthur just goes to a washroom, puts on his new pants. Yeah, seemed good. Yeah, now we're gonna meet up with Adam. He's somewhere around here in the Poutine Fest. Yeah, trying to find somebody in the crowd, it's not a good meeting spot. We're just like, okay, where the fuck? He should be around here. He said he was by the lobster limo. We do not see him. And then he just emerges from one of the crowds. So yeah, instead of eating poutine, we went over to Burrito Boys. Got some burrito bowls. And then head over into the Ryerson like park courtyard thing. I like this courtyard. Oh, and I got a sweet potato burrito bowl. Oh man, sweet potato. That's very good. I think I'm probably gonna get sweet potato from now on. Yeah, hung out here for a while. And we're just walking. Yeah, gonna go to Sobeys to get some stuff. Arthur got some hot sauce, the hottest looking sauce that he could find on this shelf. And we're walking over to Adam's, Adam and Don's. Now I'm gonna try some of this ultra hot sauce.
Stick that whole thing in? Yeah, it's not bad.
I mean, like, I'm sure it's not gonna be instantly hot, but I do feel it. So yeah, it was a little bit hot, but we also ate cheesecake right after, so I think that pretty much negated any of the long-lasting hot effects. And also, when we were hanging out, Adam told us about the rooftop of the building. I'm like, how have you never taken us to the rooftop? And he says it's bad because there's no chairs up here. Or at least there wasn't when he came up. Now there's some like random furniture around, but it's just like 2 patio chairs. And honestly, I don't think it's that bad. Like, it's not a huge rooftop space, but it's got a decent view over here. And then on the other side, pretty decent view facing into the west.
You ripping? Are you rip?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is alright. Yeah, hung out. It was a good time. And now, it's getting kind of late. I know that this episode is gonna be long. Oh, I found the Beatles album. I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. So I picked it up. And oh man, yeah, things are wrapping down.
And we got it.
I'm yeah, just going home. And I'm thinking, yeah, better get a quick start on editing this episode because it's gonna be a long one. But Matt, it's like, yo, let's play that PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds because they have a special mode where it's crossbows and melee weapons only. So yeah, and it's 4-player squads, even though we only have 3 people. So yeah, we're gonna try to protect our random guy.
Okay, I'm stuck on my parachute, so you know, alright.
So yeah, I'm feeling alright. I'm like, okay, found a crossbow pretty fast. If anybody tries to mess with me, I got my crossbow ready. Go out here, get shot at. I don't really know what's going on though. I feel like it's been months since I've played this game. You know, so I'm trying to stick with my squad. Here's the guy. He's gonna try to mess me up. Which he did. This kind of happens every time that I see a guy that might mess me up. It's that he messes me up. Yep, and it didn't take long for all of us to die. But alright, it's time for round 2. This time we're gonna be a little bit more serious. Gonna drop in a more secluded area.
Sorry. Alright, so where are we heading to? Oh, somebody to the east?
East? How far?
East. Right next to this building.
Yeah, I see it. I'm gonna say go around.
One's down.
See a guy. He's running into that 2-story red building that I'm looking at. You see him running around up there? And he gets me. I don't even know if I hit him. I think that's something that I don't really like about crossbows. It's pretty hard to tell if you actually hit someone or not. But yeah, they take care of everybody and revive me. So that was nice. And then the rest of the game, we're just sort of skirting the edge of the circle. Kill a guy that's AFK. Look at some birds. I occasionally see people that are pretty far away, but I'm not too worried about it. Like, how are they gonna hit me with a crossbow from like way across this field? And as we're running, I do eventually see them, and they're like pretty close. We're in the danger zone right now. Yeah, I can hear this guy running up. Ghillie suit guy. Just comes in and murks one of our dudes. Yep. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, everybody.